So my lovely wife had a question for me about last episode. Interesting. Let's go deeper into that. Hi, I'm the hip-hop collector. hiphopcollector.com. So in the last episode I put some vinyls in my overview, took them randomly out of the collection and ended up also coming by this one. The Wu-Tang album. And I said in the episode that it was not my favorite album. And she popped the question, why is that? So here we go. First of all, I'm not like the biggest fan of the beats in this one. It didn't hit me like the other ones, like this one. Like everybody knows, it's like total classic. When I bought this one, it was like mind-blowing, followed by the Wu-Tang Forever. Also amazing album. Afterwards came like the W. Didn't like that one as much as the previous two as well. Followed by Iron Flag, the one we're talking about now. No. The first two albums just blew my mind, I think with a lot of people. Maybe some people have these ones also high in their lists, but me, no. It's not like I'm losing interest. Still the Wu-Tang, so you give it a chance. But the beats for me just didn't speak to me like in the previous albums. That was so much more coming in, had more soul into them. Like this one mentions featuring the smash hits Protect Your Neck, The Jump Off and Gravel Pit, but those were for sure not my tracks on this album. There's a few of them that's okay. As well with this one. I have really difficulties to play these albums from start to finish. It doesn't, really doesn't speak to me. They also come in an era 2000, 2001. It was for me also a period in the world of hip hop. I lost a little bit of interest. There's good stuff that was made, of course, but there's also a lot of mediocrity. I don't know, maybe the money kicked in and stuff, and pressure was too high to keep on delivering, because I really have a problem with every year a new album by an artist or whatever, or a group. I prefer to wait for a longer time than checking or buying the album and like, wow, this is good. Instead of every year, quick, and ending up with like, okay, it's nice, but I expected a little bit more. This is what happens too often nowadays, in my opinion. It's more like quantity sometimes instead of quality. It's my opinion, of course. If you really like an artist and you want to hear a lot of albums by that one, I can imagine I like it. Me, I prefer to wait a little bit longer. I found that more cool to have like every 3 years super cool album by an artist. But I understand it brings in the money if you bring in an album every year. Another thing I do not like is that new albums, even by respected old school artists, is immediately on social media put in the place like instant classic. No, doesn't work for me that way. It needs time, and time will tell if an album gets the classic stamp. Boom. It cannot be a classic when it's being released, of course everybody's excited, like, wow, the new album by him or the new album by that group. Cool, nice. But instant classic? No. I always wait and we'll see. Years later we'll talk again. That's my opinion. I don't know what yours is about this whole thing. Let me know in the comments. See you all in the next episode. Peace, and I hope my wife is happy with my answer about this one not being my favorite Wu-Tang album.